In behalf of Cool Group Mates, I am Maya Clarin, and today I'm gonna discuss the topic 6, which is the climate change and the energy crisis in environment awareness. A description of the global climate includes how, for example, the rising temperature of the Pacific feeds typhoons, which blows harder, drop more rain, and cause more damage, but also shift global oceans current and melt Atlantic ice, which slowly makes the sea level rise until New York will be underwater. What is climate change? Climate change refers to the significant changes in global temperature and the weather patterns over time. While climate change is a natural phenomenon, scientific evidence show that human activities like burning fossil fuels and deforestation are currently driving an unprecedented rate of change. This leads a variety of effects, includes more frequent severe weather events and drought, its rising sea levels, wildlife populations, and habitat. What is global warming? Global warming is one aspect of climate change and refers specifically to the long-term increase of Earth's average temperature. This is primarily caused by the increase of greenhouse gases in Earth's atmosphere due to human activities. These gases trap heat from the sun, causing planet to warm up. How does the global warming drive climate change? Global warming is a major drive of climate change. As the Earth temperature rises, it leads to the changes in the global climate system. For example, warmer temperatures can cause more evaporation, leading for moisture in the air and more intense rainstorm. Warmer temperatures also glacier ice melt, which leads to rising sea levels. These are the effects of global warming contribute to the border change we see in our climate. These are three possessions of global warming. Number one, global warming is not occurring and so neither is climate change. Number two, global warming and climate change are occurring, but these are natural cycling events unrelated to human activity. And number three, global warming is occurring as the result primarily of human activity, and so climate change is also the result of human activity. So, what are the most important greenhouse gases? GHGs. The most important GHGs are carbon dioxide, CO2, methane, CH4, and nitrous oxide, N2O, CO2 is released through burning fossil fuels and deforestation, while methane is released from the livestock and other agriculture practices, as well as by decay of organic waste in landfills. Nitrous oxide is released from the agricultural and industrial activities. What is black carbon and how does it cause global warming? Black carbon, often referred to as salt, is a component of fine particulate matter. It's produced from the incomplete combustion of fossil fuel, biofuel, and biomass. It contributes to global warming by absorbing sunlight, converting it to heat, and warming the air. It also darkens the surface of snow and ice, reducing their reflectivity and increasing melting. So, what is the most important source of GHGs and black carbon? The most significant source of GHGs is the burning of fossil fuel for electricity, heat, and transportation. Black carbon is primarily produced by residential and commercial energy use like heating and cooking, diesel engine, and open burning of agricultural field and forests. What evidence do we have of climate change? Evidence of climate change includes rising global temperature, shrinking ice caps, rising sea levels, and increasing frequency and intensity of extreme weather events. Scientists also observe changes in wildlife behavior and shift in plants' blooming times. All these changes are consistent with a warming planet. This is about understanding the impact of our actions on the planet and taking steps to reduce the impact. It's about recognizing that everything we do, from the food we eat to the car we drive, has an effect on the world around us. This awareness can lead to action like recycling, composting, reducing water and energy use. The choosing sustainable product. It's also about understanding the larger issue like climate change, deforestation, the pollution, and the advocating for the policies that protects the environment. For example, you might choose to walk or bike instead of driving to reduce carbon emissions. Or you might choose to buy product made from the recycled materials. You might also participate in the local cleanup efforts or advocate for policies that promote renewable energy. Conveying energy and water refers to the methods and infrastructures we use to transport these vital resources from their source to where they are needed. When it comes to energy, these can involve everything from the power lines that carry electricity from the power plants or home to the pipelines that transport oil and the gas across countries and continents. Renewable energy sources like wind and the solar power also need to be conveyed often through the same power grid. Water conveyance, on the other hand, involves infrastructure that brings water from the receiver's river or wells to our taps. These can include pipes, pumps, and treatment facilities that ensures the water is safe to drink. It's a complex system that requires careful management to ensure everyone has access to clean, safe water. Both energy and water conveyance systems are crucial to our modern way of life, but they also have environmental impacts. For example, energy conveyance can contribute to climate change if it relies on the fossil fuels, while water conveyance can impact local ecosystem.